Yeah, yeah. Okay. It's okay. I will try to be as short as possible, since I know that most of the things have been already said by José, and the best paradigm is to see the game online. The project aimed, as José said, was mainly to make a game for managers to use as an educational tool and e-learning within the fields of integrated management systems. Trying to confine what is an integrated management system, I could say that it's a system that combines the management in 4 different fields, which are the energy, the environmental, quality, and occupational health and safety. Therefore, you can see the logo of our game, which is the 4 labels that we have used, each one reflecting one aspect of the operation of one company. Now, an education system works as one system. That's why we wanted to combine 4 different standards that reflect the management of these aspects in a company. That is, quality management according to the ISO 9001 of 2008, environmental management, ISO 14001, occupational health and safety according to OSAS 18001, and energy management, which of course is not yet a standard, but it will be within the following years. That's why we approached this aspect in order to be ready when the ISO will be implemented to be used by to train managers and to be used as well. Trying to set this graphically, we can see that if we have an energy management system, it has a lot of common procedures and records with environmental management system. With an occupational health and safety system, and of course with the quality. What the Game4Manager does is to take into consideration all these common elements of these 4 different management systems, such as policy, the manual, procedures, which are always common, and work instruction and documents. All of these elements have been incorporated into the game, and QT can learn very well how to implement all these elements. And of course, 4 systems that work as one in full operational precision. The game is based, its concept, on the Deming cycle, the Plan, Do, Check, Act, which begins with the policy that a company always follows, then the design of the system, the implementation of the necessary actions as you see them described, and of course the monitoring and auditing on what we have implemented. Of course, at the end of each stage, we have the management review that usually takes place once per year. This is a repeated process resulting into continuous improvement for one organization. And this is the base. On this Deming cycle was based our game. Therefore, we incorporated for the beginning energy management, the energy management standard, including tutorials related to how to define the legal requirements for energy use, energy audits, monitoring, how to set the respective targets, the energy service procurement and products, and of course management review. All these things have been included in the game under this umbrella. The same goes with the environmental management system standard, ISO 14000. Game4Manager has incorporated all the necessities that it wants, such as legal requirements again, the analysis, the targets, the measurements, emergency preparedness, and the review that takes place every year. Regarding the quality, we take into consideration in the game how to design and develop a product or a service, how to undertake the quality control and monitoring as a process, how to evaluate the customer satisfaction, purchasing, resource management. And of course, the OSAS 18001 standard was incorporated in the game since the work conditions and the human factor is very, very important for the operation of one company. Including all these elements. Now, in order to evaluate the score and to evaluate the effectiveness of the training, we have incorporated in the game a barometer which sets which is nothing else but a way to score the performance of a player first, and to see how well he was trained, and if he has adopted all the tutorials that they have been provided via the game. To do so, specific indicators were used for each category, which I'm now just showing them, such as the complaints or the traced of the treated waste against the total quantity of taste produced are all indicators that we use in the game in order to evaluate the effectiveness of the tutorials and the way that the player and the score of the player. And of course, occupational health and safety, which is related to the number of training hours or the lost man hours or the number of incidents. All of this. As Mr. Neto said, the game consists of 12 levels. I'm going to present them very, very shortly because Jose is going to do an expedition of this game. The first level is how to define the members that will participate in the system. The second one is the analysis of the existing situation in one company. The third one refers to the design of the system. The fourth to the documentation. The fifth on the awareness of the employees. And the sixth on resource management. Communication, design development, and purchasing are the following three levels, which are, as I said, common for all the systems that are implemented. And we conclude with the non-conformities, all the monitoring and the non-conformities action take place, and of course the management review, which is the final, the 12th level of the game. Each level now, as has already been said, defines of 5 thematic units consisting of the following. Which standard is applicable at each level? What is the need to implement this standard? Which are the activities, which are very well described for someone that doesn't know what to do? Everything is described. It's like a blind procedure. The persons that are involved, and of course the documentation that is necessary for each step of implementing. I would like to thank you very much. It was a short, but time was. Here are some links that are relative to the project, related to programs and to standards at the 4 fields we have included in the game. Now, Jose will continue with the demonstration.